Hi guys, what's up? It's Micah and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be making Mocha Mamon. And Mocha Mamon is a Filipino sponge cake. It's very light and buttery and soft and really delicious. So I'm going to be making a mocha flavor today. So let's get started with our dry ingredients. In a bowl here, I'm going to be sifting my cake flour, and I'm using cake flour because it has a lower protein content than all-purpose flour, which is going to make my cake softer and fluffier as opposed to all-purpose flour, which will make it a little bit more chewy. So I'm just going to sift this in my bowl, and I'm going to add half a cup of white sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and then I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of salt. So I'm just gonna sift it so that everything is nice and mixed together and fluffy. Now in another bowl, I have here 4 egg whites. I'm gonna whip it until it's nice and stiff peaks, and I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of cream of tartar to the egg whites. Okay, so I'm gonna do a hack because I don't want to wash dishes. I'm gonna use the same egg beaters and do it in my egg yolk. It's okay to do it from the egg white to the egg yolk. It's gonna be the same thing. But if you do it from the egg yolk to the egg white, your egg whites are not gonna fluff up. I'm gonna be beating it until it gets nice and frothy and ribbony. And I'm gonna toss in half a teaspoon of vanilla. And I have here 1/3 cup of water, but I've put 3 tablespoons of instant espresso, so it's gonna give this a nice mocha flavor. Okay, so to my sifted dry ingredients, I'm gonna add the egg yolk, the coffee, and vanilla. And I'm just gonna whisk it until it's combined. I don't want to overmix it. And now to that, I'm gonna add about half of our egg whites, and I'm just gonna fold it in. Okay, and then I'm just gonna fold in the last half. This kind of reminds me of Dalgona coffee. Just gonna mix it in until it's barely incorporated. Okay, and now you should have a nice light brown color. And I'm just gonna add in some butter. This is about a stick of melted butter, and this is what's gonna make it nice and buttery. And I'm not gonna mix it too much because I don't want to deflate the egg whites. Now I have here a large muffin tin. They're a little larger than the standard cupcake, and I think this is a good size for the mamon. So I'm just gonna fill it up using a half a cup measure and fill it up until I don't have any more batter. So I finished lining my cupcake tins, and it made about 11. So that's how much this batter will make, probably about 11 or 12 big cupcakes. I didn't have any more of the baking pan, so I just used a bundt pan with the same cupcake liners. So I'm popping this in the pan so it doesn't spill over, and that's a nice hack. I preheated my oven to 325 degrees. I'm gonna pop this in for about 12 to 16 minutes. I want to keep an eye on it because I don't want to overbake it. This is going to be ready just as soon as the toothpick comes out clean. Even if there's a couple crumbs on it, just take it out. It's going to keep cooking in the pan. You really don't want to overbake this because it's going to be dry and not good and not mamon. So keep an eye on it, set a timer, and then you have super soft mamon. Okay guys, the moment I've been waiting for, time to taste my mamon. It smells really mocha-y and coffee-like in the house. It smells really good. I baked these for about 14 minutes, and I pulled them out as soon as I could, just as soon as the toothpick was clean. And now I'm gonna taste it. It's still a little bit warm, very buttery. And I can tell already just from putting my spoon in, it's really soft. You can definitely taste the coffee flavor in this, so it's really good. This would be really good for breakfast with a cup of coffee. I think I could finish this whole thing. It's super light and moist. I highly recommend trying Mamon. If you've never had it before, just make it on your own. If you're interested in this recipe, please try it out and let me know how it goes for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you learned a little something. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!